Imagine walking into a courtroom, ready to face a legal battle that could change your life forever. You're expecting to be addressed with the respect you've earned over a lifetime. Your official title, the one the world has known you by for decades. But instead, the judge calls you Mr. Sussex, just Mr. Sussex, a simple name change, but one that hits hard. Why would a judge make such a decision? What does this mean for Prince Harry's battle over his security? And what does it reveal about his place in the royal family today? In this video, we're diving deep into this shocking courtroom twist. How did it come to this? What's at stake for Harry as he fights for the security he believes his family deserves? More importantly, how does this case highlight the emotional and symbolic struggles Harry faces in his ongoing battle with the UK establishment? Get ready for an inside look at the legal and personal stakes behind Harry's controversial decision to fight for police protection, and why this is far more than just a legal case. It's a fight for respect, identity, and family. Stick with us as we break it all down. When Prince Harry walked into the courtroom that day, what did he expect? After all, he's a member of the British royal family, and his title of Prince Harry has been known to millions for decades. Yet, when the judge spoke, Harry wasn't addressed with the respect or recognition he'd come to expect. Instead, the judge simply referred to him as Mr. Sussex, not Prince Harry, shush, not Your Royal Highness, just Mr. Sussex. Now, why does this matter? Sure, it might seem like a small detail, a mere slip of the tongue. But in the context of Harry's ongoing legal battle over police protection, this choice of words has sparked a firestorm. It's a direct challenge to the identity Harry has always carried with him, and it forces us to ask, is Harry still a royal in the eyes of the British establishment? The judge's decision to refer to Harry as Mr. Sussex was no accident. In fact, it seems to reflect a larger message. Harry, you may have been born into royalty, but if you're choosing to live as a private citizen, you can't expect to have your cake and eat it too. This is where things get complicated. For some, the judge's action was a symbolic rejection of Harry's claims. It was a reminder that the monarchy's privileges don't automatically transfer when a royal steps away from their official duties. And let's not forget, the British legal system prides itself on fairness. Everyone, from commoners to royals, is supposed to be treated equally under the law. So, by stripping Harry of his royal title in court, the judge may have simply been upholding this principle of equality. But is that fair? Let's think about it. Is it really so easy to erase the title that Harry has carried his entire life? Could the judge's actions be seen as an intentional slight? Some might say so. There are those who believe this was a deliberate effort to undermine Harry, to strip him of what little royal identity he holds. And if we're being honest, it's hard not to sympathize with Harry in this moment. After all, he didn't choose to be born a royal. He didn't choose to be thrust into the public eye. But here he is, caught between two worlds. One that demands he act as a public figure, and another that wants to reduce him to just any other citizen. Is this really what he deserves? On the flip side, there's the argument that Harry is caught in a bind of his own making. The UK government's stance is simple. If you leave royal life behind, you leave royal privileges behind. And, frankly, many would argue that this is not an unreasonable position. After all, stepping away from the monarchy comes with consequences. Should taxpayers continue to fund Harry's security when he has consciously distanced himself from the royal family's responsibilities? Is it fair for him to expect the state to provide protection for him and his family, especially if he's chosen to live independently in the US? Here's where the debate gets truly intense. We're talking about the very core of the monarchy: privileges, responsibilities, and the balance of power. History shows us that royals have always enjoyed certain privileges, but this is a new era. We live in a time where the royal family is under constant scrutiny, and the lines between royalty and regular citizens are increasingly blurred. Harry's case might seem like just another legal issue, but it taps into much deeper questions about identity, loyalty, and belonging. As we wrap up today's discussion, one thing is clear: Prince Harry's legal battle is far from over, and the decision to strip him of his royal title in court is just one piece of a much larger puzzle. Whether you agree with the judge's decision or stand with Harry in his fight for security, this case raises crucial questions about what it means to be royal in the modern age. Can Harry really expect to hold on to his privileges while stepping away from the monarchy? And what does this mean for the future of the royal family as a whole? But here's the real question: where do you stand? Should Harry have the right to royal protection, or should he accept the consequences of stepping back from royal duties? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think he should get the security he feels he deserves, or do you think the UK government has the right to say no? Drop your comments below and let's get the conversation started. And if you haven't already, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest royal updates, including everything about Meghan and Harry's evolving role in the monarchy. Join the conversation. We're diving deep into the royal world, and you won't want to miss a single moment.